Alright, welcome back to Minecraft. Off camera, or not really, because it was on camera, just not for a video. I worked on this machine for about an hour with the help of beautiful Spunkius, because I could not figure it out for the life of me. And this is the machine to create the dragon steel that I will require for the best integral component to slap into my phytogenic insulators that I have been using and abusing for the past, like, 3 weeks now. Now, the only issue with these photogenic insulators in general is that I do not have the max upgrade. As right now, where is my max upgrade one? I think it would be on the netherite, somewhere in here. Here it is. So the max upgrade I have right now is 3 linkage amplifiers, which is the ideal thing you want, and 1 draconic integral component. However, the linkage amplifier is just a base model, which is not as good as you'd like it to be. What I'm looking to upgrade to today is Twinite, which is the best. Technically not in terms of power, because the Shellite beats it out in that. But its process energy is just so much more efficient than every other option. So it is the best in class, and we're not really here for the power. The power is just an extra tack on. It's not all that important, especially with the scale factor of the draconic integral component. So the dragon steel has been set up properly. We can auto-craft it, set this up Monday, I believe it was, and it works beautifully. You know, you just tell the thing to do the thing, and then it comes out and it works. I also need to upgrade this. I believe I can just use the exact same thing I use on the phytogenic insulators, as they come from the same mod. Another thing is, there is another mod. I don't remember what it was called. It was like thermal effigy, something like that. And it had better draconic or better integral components. It had like something crazy like starlight or something, I don't know. Point is, it was better, but it is only included in the To the Sky version of this mod pack, which is the sky block, and I do not have that. But I was thinking about just adding the mod myself anyways, because that's something I can do. This is Minecraft Java Edition. There's like no real limit to what I can do on this game, and that would boost the speed significantly as well, because I believe it's like a pretty big difference. It's like a 2 times difference in relation to the draconic version, but don't have that mod right now, so I'm working on Twinite. To get Twinite in general, I just need to blast some Twinite dust, which requires amethyst dust, enderium dust, and apatite dust, which is not too hard at all. In terms of amethyst, though, you need the Greg Tech version, which I think I should have in the mining dimension, in all honesty, and hopefully it's there, because I really don't feel like looking around. Another thing I was thinking about is Electrum. I don't think it's in Mystical Agriculture, which is a huge shame. I can double check that actually, because Electrum is a big part of this mod, especially as like an ingredient. You use it for quite a lot of things, whether it's the plate or just the ingot itself. But yeah, you can only make this. I should definitely make an auto craft for this though, because I can auto craft fire charges with all of this. This is really easy to make. Plus I can auto craft, well, not really autocraft, but I basically have unlimited iron with my iron farm and all those things. Plus, I could just slap in a seed for the iron in Mystical Agriculture. Let me check this chest for amethyst shards, though. Be a real shame if I don't have it. Okay, I have raw amethyst here from Greg Tech, so we can put that into the filter so that we can just extract all of it. And here's a visual bug. Definitely a visual bug, because it just works completely fine in the overworld. I'm not really sure why. I still think it's because the chunk's not technically loaded, even though I force load all of these chunks. Okay, so now that the amethyst is coming through, let's have a look on the crafting grid. I believe this can just smelt into amethyst shard, which is not what I want. Great. What is wrong with this mod pack and all these different things that don't give you what you want? Was a Greg Tech version as well. Do I have to smash this? I probably have to smash it into amethyst dust. Let's have a look. Oh wait, I need... Oh my god, it's a linear upgrade. Oh. Okay, well, we can work on that. Soul infused. New task. Soul infused dust. Soul sand dust, apatite dust, invar dust. How do you get soul sand dust? Pulverizer. Okay, that's doable. How do you make this? Let's just favorite it. Make a new one. And I'm actually just gonna get rid of my old... Wait, do I not already have one? Oh, good one. Okay, I have one. I just need to pulverize sandstone, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, soul sand, not sandstone. What the hell? Alright, soul sand should be in here. Let me just look it up. Soul Sand Seed. Because there's no way I'm gonna go to the nether and mine. There's no Soul Sand Seed. Uh-oh. How would I make this then? Oh no, there is nether essence. Okay, I just need nether essence. Nether seeds. Nether... Okay, I can make that, I think. Let's have a look. Just need 4 of these. Or I'll just make a bunch. Put this in here. Just found out you don't have to place it in order whatsoever. So, makes it a lot easier. So nether seeds. Let's slap it in to one of my machines here. Preferably one that I don't really need. Like silver, which I know is here somewhere. Actually, I probably don't need fiery metal anymore. And if I do, I'll make sure to somehow make it. Okay, so I gave it a bit of time to generate the soul sand. It should be in the thingamabob now. So I should have more than enough to do this. So I have 3 stacks, which is quite nice. Let's move over here and soul infused. This is really annoying, but we can make a bunch of soul sand dust. And the easiest way to make this would be to create a pattern for it. And what I really want to do is I want to link this machine to all the other machines, like the pulverizer, for example. Why did I just look up pulverizer? So I want to see if this works. I'm a little afraid that it will break everything, but we'll see. Honestly, we will see, because I'm not so sure about this one. I think I might just have to put down a new crafter, which is not really a big problem. And I mean, in the first place, I don't even have to do this right now. This is something, like, this is the future-proofing thing. But yeah, it would definitely be a lot more reasonable to do this through auto-crafting rather than, like, having to put it in every time. But yeah, I gotta figure it out. Like, because I know this can link to maybe multiple machines. Like, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, for now, it's fine. If anything, I'll just make another crafter, copy the exact same setup. I've got the pattern grid here just because, and actually, I can set up this pattern grid right here. Boom. So there's a pattern grid. If I just make a crafter, in fact, I can just make a quick, like, simple crafter. Do I have any in my inventory? Nope. So crafter from refined storage, wherever it's gone. Where's the iron one? Crafter manager. Here we go. Make a couple machine casings. Just make the basic crafter for now. And then I literally just slap this down, and I think I can also do this to power it. Yeah. Not wireless, but you know what? It works. Oh, it's pointing towards the wrong thing. Whoops. Okay, let's point it towards the pulverizer. Put this in there. And then I'm pretty sure if I just go into craft, let me take out the rest of the soul sand really quickly and just say, like, hey, I want to craft like 128 of the soul sand. It is not working. Bit unsure why. Could be the speed, though I doubt it. Oh, there you go. Forgot about that. And then probably just gonna do the same thing I did for the other one. So slap an importer on it. This again is just not all that clean at all, but it will get the job done. And then let me do output. No, wait. Is that the top? I think that's the top, right? Yeah. Looks good to me. This is like that because it's uneven, the amount it uses, but that's fine. Okay. So there we go. Obviously, it's not as fast as like a diamond one that I think I have here. Yeah, but it does the job. And I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, I need to figure that out because there's no way. I mean, to be honest, crafters do not take up a lot of materials. So I wouldn't mind just like lining up a bunch of crafters, connecting them all through cables with one network receiver, and then just like doing the thing. But it sounds kind of annoying, but doable at the same time. So not really sure. Anyways, what else do I need for this again? I need Invar dust, apatite dust. Okay, so let's go ahead and do all of these recipes. So Invar dust, basically any dust will be slapped into the pulverizer. So let's do Invar, or this is apatite because I'm stupid. And this should work because it already knows how to make apatite. Like as in, it knows how to... Oh my god, I have 1,000,000 raw iron. But it should know how to smelt apatite into the ingot itself. Why do I keep clicking that one? I did it again. I really should just favorite this one. But it's okay, because we're going to be there in a second. And... Okay, I've just messed this up because I'm stupid. Oh, actually, Invar dust can just be... Do I already make Invar, though? I think I do, you know. Wait, hold on. I can totally get rid of this one. This whole thing has just messed everything up. Okay, Invar ingot. No, no, you can't. Okay. Do I make nickel? I already make nickel. So I'm going to put that in my big crafter. And then I'm going to make Invar using iron and nickel. And there's a super low chance I will ever run out of iron. In fact, I could set up an autocraft for iron right now to make sure I don't run out. Even though, yeah, I mean 182k, there's a possibility of running out, but it's just highly unlikely. And I have 1,000,000 backup anyways, so we'll be using this, and then the processing will still go to the pulverizer. So that should literally be all automated now. I should be able to make this soul infused one pretty soon, hopefully. So then I also need this niter dust, which I don't know how to make. Okay, I can do this one. I can totally do that. Pulverizer is really saving me here. Okay, so I've got these 4. Now then, let's create some soul infused dust. Okay, so soul infused dust, everything is already automated. The only issue or worry I even have is the speed of it, because that new crafter has no speed upgrades and is just a base crafter. So it'll be quite slow, but I can always just upgrade it whenever I feel like it. I also got to clear this one out, and or just make a new crafter that is connected to a different furnace that is still good. Quite literally could do that. Also would like to figure out how to do wireless, you know, like true wireless. Because yeah, I've done wireless with the network transmitter and network receiver, but that's like, it's a little different, you know. I want like a, I don't know, 3x3 area I can just work with, rather than having to, you know, align everything. Because that's quite annoying. Because then you're limited to like this, that, you know, just a, well, 3x3 area basically, but not really. Anyways, let us get to auto crafting this soul sand dust. Let's make 64 of it. I'm missing soul sand. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's just make some more of that, because that's no problem. Boom. I mean, it's a slight problem, but we can make 64 of the soul sand dust. No, wait. No, I don't want soul sand dust. I want... There's lightning in the back. Wow. I want the soul infused dust. This one. Okay, let's make 64 of that. And then boom. Right? And then it should start going. Okay, it's already going. Not as fast as you'd like it to be. I fully expected to do the Twinite one today, which honestly isn't that far-fetched, and I think I will do it. I will not be doing it like on stream, because I think I'm going to be playing 1 block this Monday. Yeah, 1 block sounds about right, because I would enjoy doing that. This is just like me finishing off what I was doing on stream, but I totally forgot to install the mod. The mod I'll probably just do off camera, like the extra mod, the thermal effigy or whatever, because that sounds good and I could totally do that. But as for the stream, oh, I also got the time in a bottle. Another good tip there that I did not know about, but I'm saving the time for now, for when I need something like really desperately. Yeah, as for the stream, what did I get again? I got the miniature Twilight Forest. I think it might be in my backpack, you know. Yeah, here it is. Miniature Twilight Forest portal. And this is used in the recipe for Philosopher's Fuel, which is a crazy recipe, by the way. Like, there's some things that aren't that crazy, like this, that. The silent gear doesn't look too bad. It looks a little weird, but, you know, it's... Silent gear I didn't really touch. Silent gear is such a strange mod, because I feel like, especially in all the mods 9, it's like kind of useless. when it's like compared to, for example, Apotheosis. Like Apotheosis is good, but in all the mods 9 especially, it just feels like way better than Silent Gear. So I don't know why you would ever use Silent Gear, to be honest. Now here's something I totally did not do. Let me create this pattern for it. Because yes, I could just, that still works, right? I know I did the blasting one, but I don't think it actually takes account for what I put in there. But yeah, as I was saying, the, Silent Gear, just not really sure. Like, early game, it's pretty good, but like, once you... Oh, yeah, it's full. I should make a new one pretty soon. In fact, what I should be doing is just grabbing the exact modes one like this and putting it in a different crafter, because those don't even need the furnace. Like, that, you know, doesn't need to be hooked up to that. Anyways, let's make this soul-infused ingots 64, because I just made 64, I think. Then, I think I've already got the niter dust. If I'm not mistaken, I think I already queued that up. If not, let's queue it up. So niter dust, let's make like 128 of that. And it will get going. Boom, boom, boom. Don't know why I looked in there. It's not going to be in there. Then, since everything's smelted, or at least should be, we can make 16 of these gears. And then we can finally make our first soul-infused flux linkage amplifier. In fact, we can make our first 3, and I will slap it on the netherite one, as it is like the thing I'm chasing right now. Not really, you know, netherite isn't like a huge priority, but you need it for quite a lot of things. And I did not really expect that. So 105%. The next upgrade will be the Enderium, which is honestly quite easy. Enderium I already make, don't I? Hold on. That is, I can upgrade to Enderium really quickly, but this is essentially going to be the end of the video, because whilst Enderium is easy, Shellite, yeah, not a clue what this is. Shellite is something. Shellite dust, you need skulkers. Skulkers? Shulkers. You need shulkers and bronze dust. I could just do shulker predictions, and or just slap it into the huge mob grinder, which I think I might do both, because they both work quite well. Anyways, as for the Enderium, I just need appetite dust, which, let's queue some up, because that's actually in the auto crafter, right? Should be in here somewhere. Here we go. Appetite dust, let's just make a bunch of it. And then, let's just make some quick regular flux ones. Electrum plates. Oh, see, this is kind of annoying. I could use the press from this mod, but like, it's just kind of annoying to make plates, you know? Because like, yeah, I could use different types of press. I could use create. Like, the create press is honestly, I'm not gonna lie, my create press is decent, but it's just like, I don't feel like making presses half the time. I just don't want to. But I mean, I can. You know, I totally can. Wait, there's Electrum Essence. I should make this. Oh my god. So let me save 4 of these, because that's exactly what it's going to need. But yeah, I mean, this press is like not bad at all, and I was pressing something else as well. Interesting. But yeah, that'll basically be the end of this video. I'm going to upgrade to Enderium while I do this outro, I guess. So yeah, a bit of a shorter one, not even bit. Like, this should be like really short. Thank you for watching as always. 1 block next week, because I will be doing the actual gameplay for that on Monday. So you can come around to watch that if you'd like, because I think it'll be pretty fun. We'll just be yapping for most of it. About what? Not a clue. But I will be doing it. And I will be having fun, hopefully. Here we go. Make 45 gears. I just used all of my Enderium, but that's fine. And then let's make 4 of these. Boom. Whoa, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I just put... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's my biggest blunder ever. Yeah, I'll fix that right now. Okay, so there's my crafting grid. And let's find Picross in here. There he is. Wait. Oh no, Picross is... Yeah, okay, we're good. Anyways, yeah. 1 block this week, next week. I mean, as I said earlier. But thank you for watching as always. If you did enjoy, check out the rest of the playlist, or check out 1 block, because I think that will be quite exciting. I enjoy 1 block. Or at least I've enjoyed it so far. I've seen the videos and it looked fun. And so far, it's living up to the funness of it. But we got up to Enderium today. I'll finish this off cam. And I might play something else after one block as well, because one block will probably take me like 3 hours. And to be honest, I'm willing to go a little bit longer this next Monday, just for fun, because I have plenty of time on Mondays. Anyways, gonna stop yapping. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later.